Welcome back everybody to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor, and we've got another new toy. So the first thing we need to do, I feel like I'm building and removing this building constantly, but if we can, is this a ghost item? It is. Kraljurg has made some water wheels, so now we've got obviously the cranes, and now we've got water wheels, which, considering he did not test this, they fit quite snugly. And I think there's 3 different ones. That one you could probably just about get away with in the canal. That one not so much, but man, if you're wanting to build something like over here, that's going to work nicely. And then there's this one. And this is the one I think I'm going to use. I think it'll work quite nicely. I don't think any of them would. Yeah, it wouldn't look quite right. I think I'm going to try, I don't even know how this is going to work or look. I want to put one on each side. And then I might adjust these canals slightly on here so it looks like they're kind of pouring into it. I don't know if it's going to be possible, because I don't think we can place right to the edge here. If we can, fantastic. If we can't, never mind. But we can give it a go. Now, where on earth were these little canals? That will answer the question. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? So close. But I could kind of build almost like a trough. Possibly, anyway. We'll see. I think that looks quite cool. Now, it's just having the right sort of building either side of this. I don't know if I'm going to sit here going through it now, because I think I spent quite a lot of the previous episode, or one of the previous episodes, just sat here, definitely not church, kind of going through different buildings. But as you can see, it's literally touching, so you probably get away with it. We need to put this swimming bath in. I think one thing we're going to focus on in this episode is a bakery in the castle, because I've had quite a few requests for it. So we'll tinker with this another time. But as you can see, I've put all the gardens in. Not done the pathway up to the school just yet. I guess I was kind of waiting for a little bit of divine intervention here, because I'm thinking maybe putting a little playground on this side. Now, and I've said this a few times, if Kraljurg, when you get a chance to listen, if you could make some kind of playground sort of equipment, like a seesaw, maybe a roundabout, because I'm sure they must have had stuff like that back then, even swings, because I think that would just that'd be a really good touch, and just something I think the town lacks. There isn't much kind of for the kids to do, and maybe if it had the kind of how to word this, maybe if it worked very similar way to the graveyard. Because when people are not doing anything, they linger here. I don't know if you can kind of attach that to a building or not. But that'd be quite cool if you could do that. Because like on City Skylines, for example, people go and stand in the parks and things for the entertainment. So that would be quite spiffy, I think. Right, so we've got our pub, we've got our 2 taverns, we've got our grass in here. So we need to decorate this, but I'm not too fussed about that just yet. We're going to have a look at some of the bakery stuff. So, what do we have in this one? It's got to be in here, hasn't it? Right, let's see. So we've got that one, which is quite nice. Well, what have we got in here? Bakey. That's dairy. Ooh. You see, I think I prefer that one. It kind of goes, it kind of blends in, but I don't know, I just really like that one. I think we'll leave a little bit of space here. Let's have a look. So we've got to have a wall. There's no doors on the back, so we can go right up against the fence. I think we'll leave, yeah, something like that. What does that need? Nothing spectacular, which is good news. Also, I do believe he's added some diagonal city walls as well, which is these big walls, until he renames them. So we'll have a quick peek at that as well. We need to put a portcullis on this one. Walls, What's wrong with me? There we go. Ah. So I could kind of round these edges off a little bit more. You have to be careful though because of the way these towers are at the moment. Or we could just maybe fortify the corners a little bit more. Maybe even move those towers in. Ooh, there's a possibility. Because eventually I'm hoping that we'll have stone watchtowers, maybe a little bit taller than these. So if we build kind of like a hexagon on the side here for the tower to go into, I think we might do that. Because that'd just give us that little bit more room in these corners. Yeah, I think that'll look better. Okay, we got granary there, them two are working away quite happily. Happiness, still an issue. Now the herbs, I forgot to actually go and research if they can grow in this environment, or, well, they clearly are growing, but how well. Remember we did a test, because we have the 2 plantations and a crop field. Both doing the same amount of workers. And we just want to see if it'll produce any more, because that's 34. 4? That's like shocking. And this one, 19. I'm guessing they just don't do well in this environment, which means we're probably going to have to buy them in. The question is, does the food one do herbs? Or is it going to come under something else? It might possibly. Yeah, I think it's going to be under one of the other ones. Nah, probably this trader actually, even though I've just dismissed him. Whoops. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I don't mind buying them in, they're not expensive. Because we can't, our health is just going to be compromised constantly. Collect wild foods. This will give a momentary boost. Okay, so we got our bakery. What else? Let's have a look. Because we got, not that I'm really interested in all the different foodstuffs, but some of these buildings are quite nice. You know, preservist is quite nice. I mean, this could go with this kind of building as well, can we? No, it's a bit too close, isn't it? Salting house? No. That's not bad. I don't think I've ever built preservist before. I think we'll chuck that in, you know. Just watch where that road's going. Okay. I don't think I want it that close though. We might kind of put this over here. Which means we need glass, I think, don't we? To make the jars. So we're going to have to add a few more buildings here and there. But some of these buildings are quite nice. There's no point using this yet. Because we can't do any of that. But that's fine. We've got it in. I might even put in... Where's the markets? One of these is a bakery one. The only problem is... If we use it, what'll actually happen is they'll dump anything to do with bread in there. Maybe. I'm sure there was one. What we will probably need, where is it, the edible? This one. This might suit in here as well. I know we got the castle. Lots and lots and lots to think about. What's this? He got any kind of... What's this? Grain vendor. Yeah, it doesn't match, does it? So we can't use that. That's tinneries. Small windmill. Maybe we could put a windmill next to it. Not a big fan of that. That one's not bad. What's RedKetchup got? I'm sure he has some windmills. Could be completely wrong now. Watermill. Ooh. Now the thing is, that wouldn't be in here, would it? Realistically. That'd be out in the fields. Yeah, I think we won't put that in. That'd look a little bit strange. I think we could just do a little bit of decoration around here. I might put some stalls in, actually. But what we need to do is get some of the fields growing for the corn and stuff. I'm really worried about climate. Not like global warming or anything, but just how things are going to be. Not quite sure what size we're going to go with here. Yeah, I kind of like that. 15 by 8, is that what I did? Yep. Right, what have we got? Nothing. I haven't got any of the crops we actually need. Well, that's just typical of me. Can we do a... Oh man, one day I will actually judge these perfectly so we can do them side by side. Don't mind doing a slightly longer one, but it's just a little bit irritating. So we got 3 of those in. We need a road. Oh, the windmill. Wait, whoa, hold your horses. Probably best we put that in first. I think we might use the RedKetchup one. Where was it? Yeah. So I think if we go with that there. And we'll go with a road around it just so we know where it is. Maybe not all the way around though. Because then I can put some decoration in front of it. But we can put another crop field in. We need to go and keep an eye on the traders actually, because I'm going to miss out on what we need. Oh damn it. I bet you all saw what I did there. Before I even saw it. Put that road a lot closer, so I'm going to have to remove the other field in a second. So 15 by 8. There's people just come out of nowhere. Wow, how many people have we got spare? Not that many, in all fairness. Slowly but surely we'll expand our housing area. And that, hopefully, will keep things moving along nicely. Right, I think if we get another field in here, I don't need to dedicate to just growing corn and stuff just because the windmill's here, but we'll see how it grows. But we've got a preservist as well, haven't we? So we could probably, I mean, I think of things like apricots and strawberries and blackberries for making jams and things like that. What have we got in here? Right, well this one give herbs. H. No. Okay. So you can go. Might just be a general trader. What have we got in here? Oh, you're food, aren't you? Don't need you either. Quickly scroll back over here. Okay. So we're probably going to need a grain silo as well, which makes sense. I might even put a grain silo next to the actual bakers. Coal silo, grain. I think that's almost a carbon copy of the one from here. Where is it? I'm sure they have one. Is this it? Yeah, it pretty much is, isn't it? I kind of want this built first so I can see what I'm doing. I'll put this road in because this one's going to come out here. And that one too. May as well do that there. Here we go. Come on, a few more hammer hits. I think we'll be quite safe to do it there. I'm not so sure if I put the road here and then go with, where's the grain silo? I've lost it again. Oh, that's going to fit quite nicely, isn't it? I could not have predicted that any better. Look at that. Might even put 2 of these in. Not that we'll potentially need them. Right, so preservist. So we're going to need... Well, it depends what we're going to make. Let's have a quick look. Is it built yet? Not quite. Almost. Oh, come on. Don't tease me. Oh, these little guys. You know, I've realised something. In this series, I've completely ignored like the people and their actual names and tried to kind of follow people. Because it's sometimes fun doing that. Right, so fruit jam. So what were you going to grow? I like strawberry jam, so probably that. So we need glassware and sugar. So there's 2 things we're not currently making, but I think we might be growing strawberries, but we can grow some more. So we'll grow some strawberries. With what size did we do? 15 by 8. I mean, that's going to be a lot of corn, isn't it? If I did all these as corn, that would be an awful lot. Let me pause it a second because I need to go see those traders. Because I need to find the one that's going to sell me the herb. For medicinal uses, obviously. Okay, this one's not going to help, but no, that's just animals. We might even get some more animals in actually. Because we've only got cows at the moment. Okay. You sell hemp. Yeah, that is a herb, but not the one we want. No. Okay, do I need a general one then? Maybe I do. Ah, wait a minute. I keep forgetting. We have this one here. I've got to keep an eye out for that. Because I'm potentially shooting myself in the foot, so to speak, by not checking it. I'll bring this across here. Oh, we just had a trader turn up somewhere to the front door. Nice, I like that when the door lines up. We got this one here. It's quite a pretty building, this. I like the fact it's been loosely decorated. So it has got a few bits going on there. Yeah, you're not going to have anything I need. Oh, I just had a thought. One of these buildings, where is it? Don't we have a herb grower or something in here? Unless... Was it a herb mender maybe? Herb grower. Aha. I think we might have a solution. Right, let me check this trader first. The question is where we're going to put it. Can we get herbs from you? Oh, seeds. Okay. Oh, rice. Can make rice wine as well. I keep forgetting about that. There's so many different things we can do. Food. No. Right, let's get this. Where is it? Herb grower. We're going to put this in somewhere where it's going to fit though. Actually. Can we sneak it in here? Would it look right? It's kind of a dockside area, but I was thinking over here. That's going to be industry, wasn't it? So I don't really want to be sticking it there. What have we got down here? I think maybe in here. Kind of makes sense when you've got these. I know I could place this on land. Maybe I should just do that. I think, yeah, that might be the best course of action. I'm going to just chuck one in here for now. I want to see what it does first. Because if it makes a difference, then we can most definitely put a few more in. Okay, where are we now? We got strawberries, I think, haven't we? Yeah, let's start growing some of those. And we'll put two farmers. I'm going to leave that vacant just for now. We're going to need a barn as well, I think, for the strawberries. We'll deal with that. And glassware, I do believe I bought quite a bit in for the apothecary. Although, Yeah, probably slightly short of glass, and this needs doing. Oh, lots and lots of things. Okie dokie. So we've got those, we've got some houses. We might put a couple more houses on this side. And then we've got a lot of space, so we need a hospital in here. I'm tempted to put a swim bath in here. I don't know what you guys think. And we need some kind of church as well. I don't want anything too big. And then we gotta, oh, forgot about this. So we're going to build kind of an oasis. I actually don't mind that being in the middle. I don't think that's too bad. Tons and tons of traders coming in. I don't think I can't hide it, but maybe we can put something on it. Why not? I don't know. We'll have to have a look at that. Be nice to have like a fountain in the middle. But we will see. I don't think it's not going to work anyway because it's not Ghost. No, it could be. It could quite easily be an oasis over here. I can't remember who suggested building like a retreat over there, but I think it's quite a cool idea. Alright, let's pause quickly and just check these traders. Oh, glassware. That's something we need. Flax. Hemp. Right, okay. G. Where's G? Gemstone glassware, every visit. Can we buy anything with you? Yes. So we will take some of that. The other thing we need is sugar, so we're going to have to make some of that stuff. 1,000, so that's another, what, 4? Yep. Thank you. So, I don't know whether we should make our own glass. I know I kind of avoid doing any kind of extra production, but we got this area here, so glass and sugar. Sugar's usually a dirty business from a refining point of view, so I think we could probably add those into here, which would then supply these, and I think that'd be quite good. I feel like I'm taking my time with this. I don't know how you guys are feeling because it is spreading out over a few episodes, and if you think it's moving a little bit too slow for your taste, there's two options. Actually, there's three. One is I do quite a bit of work off camera rather than just a few bits of tinkering. Two is that I do a time lapse, usually accompanied by music, so you can see things going on. Or potentially three, and again it's a time lapse, but a time lapse with me narrating what's happening. Oh, actually there's four. We just carry on the way we are. But let me know, because obviously I don't want you guys getting disinterested and thinking, oh god, it's still doing this, it's getting a little bit same old. I mean, I'm more than happy to carry on at this pace, but when you consider the size of the job at hand, it is going to take a little bit of time, especially when I'm kind of thinking about what I want to put in as well. I don't kind of have a clear-cut vision in my mind of what I'm going to do. I mean, I have got some extra ideas for over here as well, which I'm gonna keep quiet for the moment, but we're not gonna do that until this area is kind of full and complete. So yeah, on that note, until next time, as always, take care.